What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. I've done several videos on boxers and boxing, and they never really go well, right? Today, I'm going to do a video on Ryan Garcia. I'm probably on the late freight, but people have been asking me about him, what I think about him and what's going on. They've been asking me on the lives more than anything, right? This morning, I watched a clip on Valuetainment. Check out Valuetainment. It's a great channel. And they were showing different videos of Ryan, and they were putting in their 2 cents, right? And, you know, I've noticed in most of Ryan's fights, at least recent fights prior to this, that build up to this fight, I noticed that he's always talking about Jesus Christ and God, and, you know, he's a Christian, right? And now this fight is a complete 180. There's very strange and disturbing allegations that have been made, weird videos of people coming into his home or wherever he was at. Now we have his ex-wife saying that he's not well. And I always want to look at angles, right? What is the angle? So again, we go back to the other videos. Other fights. The image of Ryan Garcia is boring. Wholesome, good-looking guy, but boring, right? And now we have this fight. These guys, Haney and Garcia, have fought 6 times in amateurs. And they're 3-3. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assume that Ryan Garcia is trolling, that the people around him are for some reason not able to rein in the type of trolling he's doing. The type of trolling he's doing, I think, is bad for business. But I think he's trying to, for this fight, get rid of the wholesome image, create controversy. Is it a mental breakdown? Are these things really happening to him? Is he on drugs? Like, I don't know if Ryan Garcia plans on this being his last fight, but the way it's going, even if he doesn't want it to be, it's not a good look. You know, it kind of reminds me of Paez, right? Where Paez was a great fighter, man, but he became the clown, you know? And I believe that ruined his career. He could have been taken more serious, and I don't know. I could be wrong about that. That's the way I feel. Ryan's very young. So let's just assume that Ryan Garcia wants this to be his last fight. He's trolling to strum up a lot of interest in the fight. Okay, cool. So this is your last fight. Let's say you get a lot of pay-per-views, Ryan, for this. In response to all the antics that people are saying, let's tune in. You know, everybody likes to see a train wreck or a car crash, whatever they say. And this is building up to be a fucking train wreck, right? So let's say that happens. Where do you go from here? Win or lose? Let's say you get 40 million, 50 million, whatever the purse is for you. We all know, you know, the promoter's got to get a cut. Your manager's got to get a cut. Like, your team has to get a cut. So I don't know what your cut is after that. But the way everything's going, $1 million isn't a whole lot anymore. I remember being a kid, you know, like in the 80s, $100 went a long ways. $1 million was mind blowing. Now, if you're not a billionaire, you're not really impressing anybody, right? And even then, it's like, it's $1 billion. So let's say Ryan Garcia gets 30 million out of this fight. I don't know what he has in the bank right now. Where do you go after this? The whole thing about supposedly things you were forced to witness things happen to children. How do you, like, how would, even if you thought you would like to be a boxing analyst, who hires you after something like that? What do you do after? Just say, oh, I was just playing. I was just trying to build up the fight. Like, nobody plays with that. It's out there. It's in social media. Once something is in social media, it doesn't go away. It's eternal. It's forever. If you get one channel to take it down, another channel already has it up, and another channel is going to do it because they're going to be like, hey, they're taking it down over there. It's there forever. Outside of boxing, what do you do? Okay, so maybe you become an investor. Investing in what? And are you knowledgeable enough to understand that somebody's not trying to scam you? Like, I'm just thinking of other things, man. I personally believe this. I believe Ryan is trolling, and he's trolling the complete wrong way. Ever since this dude Tekashi 6ix9ine, people think clout chasing and trolling is the way to sell shit. Where's 6ix9ine out now? Where's he at now? And guys that have followed that lead, the only ones that have been successful, honestly, is the Pauls, Jake and what is his name? Fucking, I don't know, the Jake Paul and his brother. I don't even know the other one's name. But they're the only ones successful at the way they troll, because they pay people off to take a dive when they get in the ring with them. I don't see Ryan being able to do that. I don't know, man. I'm just, I've done a lot of videos where I talk about potential. Potential is nothing but potential until it's realized. And I think Ryan is going to forfeit a lot of potential. I think that Ryan had a lot of people rooting for him. I think there were kids that looked up to him, and then with all this weird stuff, I don't know. I think he's young, and like I said, he's clout chasing, and he figured he had. And I want to go back to what I believe. I believe he's clout chasing. I believe he believes he's gonna whoop Haney. I believe he believes that 100%. But the distractions, the type of distractions that Ryan is creating, the type of allegations and weird statements. He said he doesn't have his phone, and his all of his money is frozen. Who recorded that video when you said that? Who recorded it? And it was uploaded, I believe, to your Twitter. So I would assume it was recorded on your phone. I don't know, but I think it's just, Ryan, you already did it. It can't be undone. You can't unscramble an egg, they say. It's out there. I don't know if behind the scenes there's a storm, but Ryan needs to be away from the camera. Get in the gym, train. I believe you're going to win this fight. I think you can. I believe you feel 100% confident you're going to win. Focus on that, man. I remember the golden era of boxing, man. At least for me, the 80s. And prior to that, boxers fought for pride. They fought to prove they were the best in the world. It's been over a decade now where boxers fight for money. A guy will win the championship and he'll fight 20 dudes we never heard of, because he gets a big purse every time. The sport is dead. I believe it's dying. And I got a lot of fans. I got a lot of supporters, a lot of subscribers who are into boxing, or their families are boxers. They have a gym. And they're going to tell me probably, hey, Dubs, boxing isn't dead. And I'm saying, compared to the fervor that sport garnered in the 80s and 90s, it's gone because of stuff like this, antics like this. because people get the belt and fight nobodies. Canelo, I'm a fan of yours. You're losing me. You're losing everybody. Fight fucking Benavidez. Boxing is just crazy now, and we got this type of stuff going on. Boxing should be, look, I don't understand all the woofing people do when it comes to boxing. Why are you going to woof on somebody and disrespect them when you do it with, you're going to get in the ring together. Everything you got to say it with these. Let's get back to that era. Let's figure out how do we get boxing right again? And let's hope that we never see another boxer do what we're seeing right now. Ryan is young. He's making decisions at a very young age right now. The current decisions he's making are going to affect his future, his ability to make more money, his ability to create partnerships with other types of businesses. Who's going to want to attach themselves to that? I don't think the thought went further than today. Today, I'm going to do this, homie. This is going to be funny. Today, I'm going to do this. People are going to be concerned. They're going to pay for their pay-per-views. We're going to sell this fight. So you sell the fight. You sold your soul, in a sense. You can't come out now and say it was all a joke. Some of the things you said are not joking matters in any type of way. So what we have now, what we have here is an example for all new up-and-coming boxers. This is an example of what not to do at all. This is an example of how you could potentially squander the chance at millions and millions of dollars. This is basically what we see nowadays at the malls when we see it on the news. This is basically a smash and grab is what we're seeing. I hope everybody goes out and buys the fight. I think the fight is going to be a good fight. I believe it didn't have to go this route with this weird stuff going on. Ryan is not getting in Haney's head, but he might be getting in his own way. Because all the negativity that's coming from this, you would think the real Ryan Garcia would at some point be concerned. Ryan has children. When you post certain stuff, again, look, it can't go away. It won't go away. It will always be there, and your children are going to see it. Their children are going to see it. So that's basically my video for today, man. I want you guys to do me a favor and chime in the comment sections. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Ryan is clout chasing? Do you think that this will affect his ability to make money down the line? Did he fuck off millions? I believe he did. I believe this was, because if any of it was real, I would think somebody would step in and say, this fight is off. This fight is off. This dude, he doesn't have access to his phone. There's something serious going on here. That could be a threat to everybody involved in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think. And share the video. Do me a favor, share the video. Let's push this out. If the algorithm's not doing it, we do it. Share it with somebody, right? I appreciate you guys. With that said, everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.